Here's Master Chief! Sorry, we hit the couch of This Spartan Life, a live talk show set in the Halo 2 universe, and hecklers will be sniped. Plus, Brennan heads down south and ends up in the middle of a lawnmower race. You know what? From now on, don't even tell us what Brendan's up to. Seriously. Plausible deniability. And of course, Chris Gore is back to prove he's forgotten more about movies than you'll ever know. It's TV Tuesday. It's his time. And now, a program that remembers when Sven piloted the Blue Lion. It's Attack of the Show.
Pick up on this.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Come on to me.
No, I mean, welcome him to the show. Don't creep him out.
Oh, that's my
by
job
asking him
today?
to come that close.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
Yeah!
It's Attack of the Show with Sean Baby and Kevin.
Thanks for putting me second, Sean. That's great.
I'm the star
That's
today,
awesome.
dude. If
Clearly.
I'm introing, it's going to be me first.
Guest hosting this week is me. I have no real accomplishments, but you, sir, are an esteemed writer for EGM.
Yes. I'm so good at that. I once killed a man with my hands. I'm a great dancer.
Okay. Sarah,
That's all I've done.
Impressed with the moves?
Very much.
Thank
and
you.
his hair's pink.
It
What
is.
do you got, Kevin?
I once had a white trash mustache. It has since been
high.
shaved. Yeah. What's going on the show today, Miss Lane?
Well, there's a lot of things going on. It came from eBay, happens on Tuesday.
Yes, it does.
DVD
That's my
Tuesday
favorite.
happens on Tuesday.
Wow.
Damn Good Download happens on Tuesday.
What doesn't happen on Tuesday?
Nothing.
Exactly. Everything
Sweet.
happens today, including with a product.
Let me grab this for you,
Please,
dude.
please do.
Okay.
This is the HP Livestrong, the Lance Armstrong themed laptop. As you can see, it says it right there on the back. Ooh. And on the inside here, you can see the scroll bars have been themed, streamlined, if you will.
Autograph. Check this autograph.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, shaving off hair for extra performance, I guess, in bicycling. They add this to make you scroll faster.
Spreading awareness as you type.
Exactly. This is the
No
L2000
one is going to hate
series.
cancer more than you in the coffee shop.
No, not at all. But
With
oddly
this.
enough, you can give yourself, I think, testicular cancer if you laptop for too long. So take it
irony.
easy. Wear a pillow. You'll be
Yes.
all right. Comes equipped with an ATI Radeon Express 200M graphics card, up to 2 gigs of memory if you want.
Fantastic.
Comfortably.
And with a roll of duct tape, you can attach it to the front of your bike and type at incredible speeds.
Done. And you will probably crash. Also comes with themed accessories now. You'll get, I don't know if you've seen them, yellow wristbands.
No, I've never seen one of
They
those.
are Livestrong wristbands. They show your support. You'll also get yellow
are really
themed
gonna catch
earbuds.
on.
So there you go. Yeah, I think they're going to be a big seller.
Have you seen
Yes.
the people who wear the wristbands that don't say Live Strong? It's like a...
Live Sith.
Like knockoff
like-
Yeah.
wristbands, the I Love Cancer wristbands.
Right.
I don't trust those people.
Yeah,
those-
that's...
Not a big seller.
No.
Not a big seller, Sean. But the most important thing here is that, while it is all fun and games to talk about the iPod-esque yellow headphones, in all seriousness, for each laptop that is purchased through HP, they will donate $50 to the Lance Armstrong
Fantastic.
Foundation. And really, we compared this laptop to other laptops on the market. It's priced well. It's priced competitively, and, the extra $50 donation is very nice. So
Yeah.
there you have it. Grab
if
it
you need
and
a
you're
new
good.
laptop,
You're gonna
get
get a
a Live
computer
Strong.
anyway.
You might as well, right?
I might even get one.
Show your love.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is something I am very excited about here because I don't often have operating system envy.
This is my favorite thing you've ever had on your show.
I'm a little jealous of the OS X guys now. I got to be honest. Last night I pulled up this website by Mike Zornick, and it's a little application he wrote called the Mega Man Effect. Now, Sean, I know you want to ask, what's the Mega Man Effect, right?
Consider it asked.
Here's some applications. If you look at the bottom of your screen, I got some mail, I got some... How about iTunes?
iTunes. Why not?
Let's listen to some music. Hold on. Oh, what's that?
Yes!
It's the Mega Man Effect.
Takes me back.
Does it? No, explain what this is for the kids who don't
This
know.
is Mega Man 2. When you selected a robot master, that's the video you got. Like, Airman would come up and do a little pose. And
He's letting you know, like, we're ready to rock.
Yes.
Let's do this. But now, I mean, you can have
But
that
now you're
kind
ready
of...
for iTunes.
How about some system preferences? Yeah! Let's change some sound settings.
And
Just
viewers, you
as the
should
voice
always...
of reason, wouldn't that get old after like the third time?
Hell no.
Let's...
Okay, I'm just...
What was it, the third time? Well, let's see. How about
asking.
you, text edit?
Always
Yeah!
be text edit before you go after system preferences.
You have to have the right order.
need the text
or
edit
else
weapon.
by the time you go to choose a widget or something, you're screwed. You
Absolutely.
won't have the power.
Do one more. Do one more.
I don't. We
No.
can't. It's clearly run its course. Sarah's upset.
Well, I'm still thinking about it, Sarah.
Take that.
I'm just saying, you've ruined Cube Life around the G4 offices for a good month.
It will be in your head.
Thank you, boys.
Let's go back to the old web browser here, and finally, the guys at Mega 64. Big fan of their work. We got to get them on the show. It's a travesty that we haven't yet. We're working on it.
These guys really like their games.
Yeah, they really do. They have some really good Shenmue stuff. The Tetris video is great, but my favorite is the new one that they've just released. It's the one that's made me laugh the most. It's a Paperboy video. So, Sarah, what do you say we fire up QuickTime and take a look?
What do you say?
Yeah, QuickTime! Look at it! Get it! You want to watch some media? Oh!
Mega Man affects so much.
It's so funny.
Close
so
it
good.
and do it again.
Okay, no. Here it is. Monday.
Let's see these Paperboy
You remember Paperboy, right?
Yeah.
So, remember everything that would happen? Here's the Paperboy showing up. Now, the only part that kind of sucks is that the Paperboy is like a 47-year-old dude in a Tacoma. But
They should have stopped to tell the Paperboy ruined it. Oh,
yeah,
man, it's just like the game.
It's just like the game. The break dancers, the tires rolling down the
We're
street.
going to see Death in a minute, too. We've
He'll
got
come
to.
out. Let me fast forward a bit just so we see it.
This is dedication to video games. He learned how to juggle torches.
Exactly.
This Paperboy's being
I'm sure
attacked by a
several
mummy.
people were harmed in the making of this film. The RC car! Oh, it's so good. It's really good. I wish they would have thrown papers and broken windows and stuff. But there you have it.
Seems the
It's
least
the
that guy
Paperboy.
could have
Oh,
done.
did I accidentally... Maybe I should open it one more time?
Try it.
So I'm going to just open the QuickTime real quick. Yeah! Get it! You want it? This media!
God, look at yourselves.
So good.
Look at you. Not enjoying it at all.
All right, now. Settle down. We're moving on. Look, yesterday we covered why he's called Sean Baby and why he has pink hair. So the field is wide open today, my friends. Call us with any questions at all.
Except
800
about my hair.
Except about his hair. Sing us the Mega Man theme. Whatever. 800-839-7880. Of course, you can email us through our web form at attacktheshow.com/ask us. And you can chat with us in our IRC chat room, too. Just go to chat.g4tv.com. Feel free to go there.
No, I'm okay. Wait, can I open something that makes Mega Man sing?
Yeah, you can. Just open up the mail program. Breaks are irritating, my friends, I know, but they're a necessity. You can't sustain this kind of magic without them. Chris Gore has some great DVDs you didn't even know about. Now you just can't live without. I mean, what else do you want? More Mega Man?
Please?
No. DV Tuesday. It's sort of social, demented and sad, but social. And of course, Chris Gore is with us again. Welcome back
I am back. Here I
to
am.
the show.
Cool.
DV Tuesday, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
Good.
All
Glad
right.
to hear it. All right, let's get right into it. We're starting off with a bang, the Alexander Director's Cut. Now, before we get started, Chris,
Yes?
I just want to say that I saw the original Alexander
In the theater.
in the theater.
Okay.
And yeah.
Well, this is going to help me because I did not see it in the theater.
Uh-huh.
I've only seen
and
the
there's
DVD.
somewhat of a discrepancy between the two.
Yeah, well, the one that was released in the theater was like 175 minutes. This is about 9 minutes shorter than that. So I'm not exactly sure what was cut. I mean, I know that Oliver Stone cut some stuff. He added some stuff. Let's say this. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Perhaps 9 really bad minutes got taken out.
Who knows? But, I mean, of course, this is Colin Farrell playing Alexander the Great, conquered most of the known world at the time.
Sure.
And, I mean, what's interesting about this is seeing the epic battle scenes, which are supposed to be accurate to ancient times.
Sure.
In fact, on the commentary, Oliver Stone goes into detail about how the battles were staged, how the men wore this armor that weighed like 80, 90 pounds.
Well, and
Many
this
of
was
them
like
would
a
pass
lifelong
out
project for Oliver Stone.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to do Alexander since before he was born.
forever. Yeah.
So
and-
it's really, it's
But
labor
what's-
of love.
What's funny on the commentary, though, is he kind of goes off. He goes off on this rant about how, if Alexander the Great were around today, Osama bin Laden would not be in those mountains. I'm not making this up. He goes on a rant about how Alexander would have gone after Osama. I think he's gone off the deep end in some of this.
Well, it's, let's talk hypothetical. I
Yeah.
can do that too.
Yeah, this DVD is actually, I think it's worth seeing.
Really?
It's worth seeing. It's definitely a rent just because of the epic battle scenes, because Angelina Jolie plays Colin Farrell's mom and doesn't age in the entire movie. She doesn't age at all.
Well,
It's
they
very
started
interesting.
young back then.
Yeah, so it's a rent. It's worth checking out.
So it's a rent. It's worth checking out. All right.
Yeah.
I will give it to you.
Yeah, lower your expectations and you'll enjoy
And
it.
I will have a ball. All right, let's move on to Greatest American Hero Season 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone who remembers this TV show, I unfortunately do.
Hey, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
that, you know what's so funny? I'm not a fan of that title song. I know there's a lot of people that love that title song. When I was a kid, I was into punk.
I do.
That to me is a form of torture. That song.
Sure.
I mean, I think.
What about the George Costanza Answer Machine version?
Well, that one's funny. But
right.
but I mean, I swear they should use this to torture terrorists to get information out of them at Abu Ghraib. It's that much of a horrible
But
song.
the song aside, Chris.
Song aside, the special effects suck. Logic makes no sense. Even as a kid.
What are you talking about? This looks really realistic.
This was not, it's one of those shows where it's like, oh, I remembered it when I was a kid and it was so cool. No, it sucked when I was a kid.
And it sucks,
okay?
and it sucks bad now.
Because of a lot of the logic problems, like, not to sound like a geek, but, you know, I'm on this show, so what the hell?
Hey, logic is important.
He's got no mask. He's a superhero. Wear a mask. You're a superhero. Wear a mask.
That's a very
Or
good point, Chris.
Clark Kent even. I got to take off the glasses.
You're starting to get worked up. You're starting to sweat a little bit. What's the bottom line here?
Skip it. Skip it. It's a
Just skip it. You're gonna pass right over.
Yeah. Once you watch the first
walking
5
on the
minutes of
air.
any one episode, all that nostalgia goes away, and you realize, wow, it sucks.
This is a crappy show.
Waste of time.
Okay, moving on. Our third edition of DVD Day, Ryan, the special edition. What is Ryan?
Ryan, this is actually the Academy Award winner this year for Best Short Film, and it's directed by a filmmaker from Toronto named Chris Landreth, and it's about an animator named Ryan Larkin. And Chris is a fan of Ryan Larkin's work. Ryan is this innovative animator from the 60s. He was actually nominated for an Oscar himself, and he really influenced the animation world. And suddenly, of course, Chris finds Ryan on the streets begging for change. So this is all true. It's sort of an amalgam. This is it's a short film. It's kind of a documentary because you hear Chris interview Ryan. It's also animation. It's very experimental in the way that it presents the information. Yes, it's weird. It's hard to categorize. I know.
It's hard for me to grasp. I mean, it all sounds very fascinating, but it's the sort of thing you just got to watch.
It's amazing. 16 minutes of the most mind-blowing animation. Wow. Lots of extras on the DVD. I mean, I got to tell you, it's definitely a buy. And it's one of those things where I picked up a PSP this weekend, and I'm going like, yes, Spider-Man 2 on the PSP. Why would I want to watch that? I want to see cool, weird, underground stuff, short films, something that fits the screen of the PSP.
All right, so bottom line is you are buying this.
Bottom line, buy this, seek it out. It's worth checking out.
All right, Chris, I know you always like to finish with a bang, so is there anything else you've got here?
Couple
Even though I already know you do.
Couple quick picks, the new X-Files.
Black Oil.
It's in the Mythology series.
Right.
Black Oil, it's from seasons 3 to 5.
Sure.
Amazing stuff.
Okay.
And then, of course, Star Trek Enterprise. I don't know what it is. I was not a big fan of the show when it was airing, but the DVDs, they've done such a great job on the DVDs. This is season 2. Again, loaded with extras.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
All right, so we've got Alexander, Rent, Greatest American Hero, Pass, Ryan, Buy, and a couple little goodies from our good friend Chris Gore.
Little goodies.
Thanks, man.
Great.
You
Thanks
done
for
good.
having me. Thanks.
Thanks for being here.
Excellent.
All right, visit filmthreat.com or chrisgore.com, not because I told you to, but because you love Chris. 'Cause he doesn't love Chris. Now, there are rumors of more show after this, and allegedly more tech jargon, and allegedly more hand modeling as we show step 2 in our creation of our ultimate gaming machine. That's just what I heard. Plus, Brendan gets his hedges mode, if you catch our meaning. Actually, we have no idea what we're saying anymore. Just ignore me.
The cutting edge of racing, Big C gets to hang at drifting competitions with hot, hot women wearing nothing. Brendan, on the other hand, gets chubby guys on lawnmowers.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right.
For all those people out there who have fought the lawn and the lawn's won, this is where you can come beat it.
I'm here in Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the USLMRA Championships, United States Lawnmower Racing Association Championships. And it's a lot more serious than you think.
Lawnmower racing, Stayville National Lawnmower Racing Series. We are rocking and mowing. We got racers from about 10 different states, and it's going to be mow time. When that green flag goes down, it's every bit as serious as NASCAR.
Have you ever seen anything more exciting than this?
No, I haven't.
How fast can you make this thing go?
The VB, I've run 91 in a straight line.
91 miles an hour?
91 mile an hour, yes.
On a lawnmower?
Yes, sir.
Do you ever get scared?
On the mower? Of course I do.
What about this heat? It's hotter than a mofo out here.
Yes, it is.
What's really cool about this is it's a Le Mans style race, which means the racers have to line up together. They say go, and then they run to their mowers, have to turn it on, and then they can start racing.
Say ready, set, mow. They've got to run across the track, install a kill switch, crank the mower, and go.
They're low to the ground and fast, and you just get out there and get her done.
Well said. As a woman, do you think you have any advantages over these guys?
I don't think so. No.
You have to say yes. Let's try it again.
Oh.
As a woman, do you think you have any advantages over these guys?
Oh, sure.
Now, it's a pretty simple sport, but there are a few rules. There's no blades, and everybody needs to wear a helmet and a neck brace. Other than that, anything mows.
I've had one up to 70 before.
On a lawnmower.
Yeah.
This is a big girl right here compared to some of the other ones. It's kind of heavy, right?
Actually, this one's one of the lighter ones.
So many people wipe out during the actual race. The organizers have to wear these headphones, otherwise they'd have no idea who's in first or second place. So if you listen in, you can tell who's actually winning the race. And the 66 car is followed by this 52 171. Oh, he almost makes a pass. I don't know how he didn't get that done, folks. And here they come down the stretch. The green flag is up. Oh, and 11 spins out. I don't know if he's going to be able to recover from that. How fast do you think she can go?
Flat out, I'll probably do 50, 60 miles an hour.
60 miles an hour.
With lawnmower tires that are rated to go 15 miles an hour.
Sounds like a great idea.
Not bad, right?
I think I loved it.
I heard lawnmower racing, and I really thought it was going to be like you guys on slow Toros, like a joke.
Those things were hauling.
The guy's going 91 miles per hour on one of those things.
But I couldn't have taken one mow pun on the word mow.
Really? Seriously, if you have a TiVo, rewind, count how many lawnmower puns were in there, put it in our chat room. First person to do it will win.
I actually called it.
Yeah, he'll win something from Sean. You'll send him something of yours signed to the first person in the chat room who gets the correct number of lawnmower puns. Done.
Done.
We just made a contest. If you want to know more about where you can race your own lawnmower, go to letsmow.com. Now, it has been written at the end of the days, commercials will rise up and become our demonic rulers.
I wrote that.
Yeah. Until then, though, they get 2 minutes to do their thing. That's it. Then we retaliate with the feed, and then we step back inside the ultimate game machine. It's 30% Mo Ultimate than the leading brand. High five? Yes. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's right. We're still attacking the show.
We're back.
And you're still the coolest person in your guild, honestly. Still, on the way, we get down with the solid gold elite dancers of this Spartan life. That'll be good. And we have yet another visit from the traveling freak show we lovingly call It Came From eBay.
Sweet, sweet.
But before all that nonsense, Sean, we need to get our hands dirty, tearing through the guts of, oh, you guessed it,
The ultimate game machine.
What's this?
This
We'll get to this
could
in a
be
second.
anything.
Yeah, and don't stroke it
It's
that
at least
lovingly
a
yet, because
mystery.
you don't know what it is
It
yet.
did kind of hurt. Is it spiked?
Yesterday, no, it's not. Yesterday, we talked about processor and motherboard, but today things are going to get a lot more exciting with all things memory, huh?
Bring it on,
Doing it up.
memory.
So this is under this lovely satin thing. Oh, you can actually stroke it. It feels rather nice, actually. That's a good texture. That's a good feel. I'm feeling a motherboard. I'm feeling a case.
Is that what you're feeling?
There's a fan in there somewhere. It's kicking. Oh, it's going to be a
Feels like
soccer player.
Peeled grapes.
This is a partially completed UGM right under here. Yeah, I know everybody wants to kind of... No, we can't show them. We're not
Don't
going to
show
show
'em
them.
yet.
We're putting it down.
Save it for Friday.
You're going to have to wait. You're just going to have to wait.
Let's show him this.
Oh, I herniated a disc there.
What the hell is this, Kevin?
That is called a hard drive, Sean. That stores information. Data, if you will. Yesterday we talked about the motherboard being cool because it supported dual RAID.
And it was cool. I remember that.
It was awesome. It was good
but
times.
I still don't know what the hell RAID is.
Well, I'm going to explain it very quickly
Please.
to you. So this is a set of hard drives, Western Digital WD-740 Raptors, rated together in RAID 0. So you don't know what RAID is. I'm going to explain it really quickly. Essentially, instead of having one hard drive where all the reading and writing is done with one needle, you got two. So that you have two needles reading and writing, which essentially means at the end of the day, let's say you're loading a level from Battlefield. Okay?
Okay.
You have to wait for that whole level to be loaded with that one needle. Maybe your hard drive's a little fragmented, it has to drive around. With two of them, though, theoretically, it could almost be twice as fast because it's pulling that data off of two different drives. And these are 10,000 RPM drives.
So it's not just bragging rights. It's not to make my computer feel better about itself.
No, not at all. We wouldn't pimp out a machine just for the sake of pimping out a machine.
I would.
This will get you to the helicopter faster than any other of the losers on your team. They have to shoot in the back of the head because they want to drive. Done and done. Battlefield savers. But it's not just about games here. It's also about data storage, and that's why we've got...
Here, let me model these.
4 320 gig hard drives rated together for their storage, also in a RAID 0. This is over a terabyte of data within our machine, Sean.
A terabyte?
A terabyte!
I don't know what either of those words mean.
That means, 150 DVDs, 500,000 MP3s.
How much Go porn?
Live action or animated?
Live action.
Feature length?
Yes.
12 movies.
12?
Well, I go for extended. I like the extended goat scenes.
Wow.
And
How many videos of fat women falling down trapdoors in convenience stores?
There's only the one that I know of, and it doesn't even sound.
But I would have that on my hard drive 2 million times.
You should.
If I could.
You should. Just copy and paste it all over your desktop. And then finally, this is RAM. You can't do anything without it.
It's very fancy RAM.
It's very futuristic. See it right there? These are 4 Corsair dual-channel 512 meg sticks. They're reliable and fast, and we went with 512 because we found in our own testing that using 2 gig sticks was actually slower. And they also have
wait a minute. Wouldn't the guy making the 2 gig stick, if he's smart enough to do that, wouldn't he be smart enough to know that it's better to have lots of 512s?
That's a good point. I guess if someone wants 4 gigs, they'll only have 4 slots, and they got to go with the gig sticks.
Something underhanded with those 2 gig guys.
There's something going on. But what's really going on here is the bling factor, the LEDs. They can display text, any kind of text you want, temperature, voltage, whatever.
Now, see, that is excessive for the sake of excessive.
Oh, of course, of course. And we're going to show it all off on Friday. It's going to be awesome. Our G4 lab staff has posted all of these smart stuff on attackoftheshow.com.
These things will say things on Friday.
They will. They will talk to you, and there you have it. Stay with us all week. We'll be showing more of the Uggum's nuts and bolts. And then revealing the complete system on Friday. Pomp and maybe some circumstance will be involved. It'll be good times.
Mower pun.
Now for that 800-pound elephant in the room we know as the feed.
I think he just called me fat. I'm not sure. Mac fans, it's time to face a true test of your loyalty. So what if you have an apple tattooed on your neck, or you wrote a 3-part opera about the life of Steve Jobs? What if your Mac could only run Mac-approved software? Boing Boing has posted a story alleging that an insider has learned that Apple's next operating system makes use of Intel's trusted computing hardware. So this hardware essentially makes it near impossible to open any document and a program other than the one that originally wrote it, rendering open source programs completely useless to OS X users. Yes, that's right, I said OS X, and now you don't know where to direct your anger, do you? Mac jokes, they're so fun. Now, by now, we say the words, a bill floating through Congress. You pretty much know what follows is going to be bad news. Well, a bill floating through Congress today proposes to eliminate an individual government's abilities to offer free Wi-Fi service to its residents. Now, the bill claims to want to promote a market-driven telecommunications marketplace and seeks to provide parity between service providers by removing the X factor created by random free Wi-Fi points. So, in other words, the big businesses want to make more money. And they're pissed at cities that give away for free what they can charge ridiculous amounts for. Oh, big business, you're soulless, you're evil, but at least you're consistent. I love you. Now, what if you could skip past all the fools stuck in the airport security screening line and get right on the plane? You can now in Florida, and you don't even have to be a terrorist. Yay! The Orlando airport's experimenting with a new system called Clear. So applicants sign up, and they get their photo snapped, and they get their fingerprints taken, and their irises scanned, and all that information is sent to the Transportation Security Administration. So if the TSA clears your threat level, you're given a card that allows you to skip past traditional security checkpoints. So right now, Orlando's the only airport in the country with a clear lane in place, and the allure is that the system saves time, all but eliminating the chance that you'll be randomly searched. The price of enrollment is $80, but the comforting thought that your biometric information is resting comfortably in a TSA database, priceless. Now, we've all made questionable purchases on eBay. No exception. I still have no idea what I'm going to do with that damn Hitler skunk. Really got to lay off the bourbon. That's neither here nor there. According to a story on the Register, a New York man not only seemed to have a serious case of instant buyer's remorse, but he even had the gall to blame his very own daughter. The man claims that his daughter accidentally hit the Buy It Now button, purchasing for her dad a 1969 Mercedes once owned by Elvis Presley for the bargain price of $245,000. The guy selling the car really isn't buying that oops, she did it again defense, though, and is planning on suing for the money he feels is rightfully his. Now, we're not sure if the buyer intends to fight it, but we'd really, really love to hear him explain how his little girl bought the car and then send an email to the owner and confirm the PayPal account information and arrange for shipping in one keystroke, because that kid is a genius. And that's the feed. And it's totally over you.
Aww.
Yes,
It
over.
is, it is. Have you ever done the accidental clicks and maybe order something twice online or anything?
No, but the kids that I keep in my house do.
Yeah.
I hire kids to clap for me while I type. And
they make you feel better
get up
about
to
your
mischief.
writing?
Yes. Yeah.
You're like, come on, encourage Daddy. Just pretend. No, I did that once. Papa John's charged me twice for pepperoni pizza. And granted, I wasn't sober, so I may have accidentally thought I was playing whack-a-mole or something.
Right.
But I did, in fact, get charged like 3 times for the same pizza. Couldn't believe it. Hate the online stuff.
Elvis once charged me 5 times for a car, so this guy's getting off lucky.
He should just be happy and thankful and drive the damn thing around.
Seriously.
Let's take some calls.
Awesome.
Josh joins us on the phone from Hillsborough. Are you there, Josh?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
Josh, before we get to the actual question, just for the sake of Sarah, you wouldn't happen to know the Mega Man theme, would you?
I know it.
Could we get a little
sing it?
Come on.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah!
It's good even when Josh does
He didn't
it.
even do the do-do-do-do-do part. He left us hanging, man.
We shouldn't even take his question.
All right, no, let's take it, Sean.
Okay.
Don't get so aggro. What's your question, buddy?
Sean, baby, what got you into video games?
The women.
Yeah?
The
loose video game women?
Loose video game women.
It's bad when he puts the pause, it doesn't say your name quickly. It's like, Sean, baby.
Yeah.
What got you into the gaming? It's like, no, dude, that's creeping me out.
I grew up in the woods. I didn't have a lot to do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did your parents have the video games? Like, did they play with you at all, or no? You know?
No, not at all. That's just something because I had the wildlife and video games.
Done and done. All right, next question. Taylor.
I'm a savage to this day.
On the phone from Allen, Texas. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
Taylor?
Yes?
We kind of got left hanging high and dry with the Mega Man song that last time. I don't know if you can maybe pick up the slack, Taylor.
All right. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, that was it. Come on, for Taylor.
Nice, Taylor.
All right, that's the whole studio. They don't even clap for Sean. But there you got it. You have a question for us?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, is it worth it to upgrade my computer just for Battlefield 2?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
sacrifices would you have to make to do such a thing? Then
Want
we'll
the money.
know better.
Oh, if it's just money, forget it. I mean,
yeah.
if you have to sell a kidney on eBay, then we
Right,
might
right,
consider, you know, find a brother or sister and sell theirs. But as far as Battlefield is concerned, as long as you're not having to buy a $5,000 machine, you're good to go. You know,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
wait
absolutely.
until prices drop, but get
You
in
know
there
a lot
now.
about kidneys.
Huh? Oh, clearly. I do what came from eBay. I know what I'm doing here. Got the black market down. All right. When we come back, Sarah's got a damn good download, and then we enter This Spartan Life, the only show besides ours where you're liable to get fragged in the green room. Just come back. You'll see. Edwin Starr once sang War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And then again, Megadeth sang Peace Sells, but who's buying? So we don't know what to think anymore. But we do know that we're playing Battlefield 2 in this week's Verizon Broadband Battle. Battlefield 2. It's the most realistic battlefield simulation you can find until the military finally gets around to using surrogate android soldiers that can be controlled using a keyboard and mouse. Man, that's going to rock. To register, just go to our website, click on Join Our LAN Party, and that's where you get all the details and the links to get started, and we will see you Thursday for the old LAN Party. Now, I'm not sure whether to welcome our next guest to the show or if he should actually be welcoming me to his show. But live from Halo 2 via Xbox Live is virtual talk show host Damien Lacedaemon. Are you there, sir?
Hey, I'm here.
Damien, how are you?
All right.
Thank you, I guess, for having me on your show, actually.
It's a little confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm looking around. So I got the Bling box here. We're connected. We're inside of your show, This Spartan Life, right?
That's right.
So this is actually your set.
This is the set. It's nice of Bungie to have created the set for us, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad they went out of their way. Instead of making more maps for the actual release version, they spent the time working on this. Okay, I got you there. All right, so there you are. There's me looking around. Great.
Yeah.
And what is This Spartan Life? How exactly does this thing work?
This Spartan Life is basically a talk show that we shoot inside of Halo 2 online. The interview segments are taped live with players joining occasionally. We invite a guest in as a player, and we discuss whatever we want to talk about with them over the Xbox Live headsets.
So now, for all your guests, they have to know and actually understand how to use the Halo game?
Well, actually they don't really. That's dangerous.
Yeah, sorry, but,
That's okay.
I don't play inverted, but, man, I just like freaking the camera guy out. Yeah. I'm like, what are you going to do? All right, sorry.
So they don't really. Sometimes in fact, some of our interviews, it's kind of nice when you get like a, inadvertent, like slip off the bridge kind of thing or stumble over stuff, and that happens a lot, actually. People are, it's kind of more fun if they don't really know how to play that much, because it's more interesting to them. They want to walk around, look around, and see what's here.
Sure. I swear I'm listening to you. I'm just having a lot of fun. I don't often get to crouch jump in my interviews on the old couch. So, all right. But now it's not just interviews. You guys have a whole talk show theme. You even have choreographed dancing and DJs, right?
Yeah, we do.
Now, how do you pull that off?
It's not easy. It took us a while to develop ways to do it. We're working on now a method of hacking the controller somewhat to make it a little bit easier to do. But basically, right now we've been getting 7 people in a room with 4 Xboxes and 2 people on each Xbox essentially, and then kind of choreographing as we go. Like I call out stop, jump, turn, squat. That kind of. We could do our own dance number here, actually.
Right. Okay. You know what? Let's not, for the sake of everybody at home's sanity. But I've seen it, and it does work. So you got all the guys in the same room with you. Then that's how you're pulling it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm looking at our camera guy here, and it's hard to do because it's inverted. But I'm looking at him, and he doesn't have a weapon in his hand. So is that how do you actually achieve that to get somebody to be a camera guy?
Yeah, it's a somewhat known glitch in Halo that if you've got the gun that you're holding now, which is the plasma pistol, and you walk over the skull, there's a special set of key commands you can do. Wow, that's really.
I'm getting. It's inverted. I'm sorry. So what do you? I mean, how do we? Is there a skull on this map?
You want to walk over with me and we'll see?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it. Give me a tour of your studio.
Okay, so let's go down this hill. You see me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Come on down here.
Oh, the urge to melee is rising.
I know. You get that red reticule, man. It's very hard to not.
It's taunting me, but I won't. Damien, you want to pick up the pace here, buddy? I mean, this is. Can we get over there?
Yeah. Just jump right over. There you go.
I mean, I know it's your show, but. So all right. So now what do we have to do with the oddball here?
You basically hold down your trigger, your right trigger.
All right.
And aim first. Back up a little bit.
All right.
And hold down your trigger. Now press X at the same time while you're holding it down, and walk over the skull. And as soon as you walk over, you got back up.
Ah.
So you got the skull now. Whoop. Okay. Now just there you go.
Hey.
Now you're a camera.
Whoa. It actually worked.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
It's cool, huh?
So what's coming up? You guys have one episode now.
But one episode. It takes a while because they're half an hour long. So it takes us, right now it's taken us about a month to make an episode.
Jeez.
We're trying to knock that down a bit. We're looking for some funding, and we're trying to get it down to a couple of weeks.
Yeah, don't worry about quality. Just do what we do and churn it out. I'm telling you, you'll have 3 shows a day. It'll be just fine. I'm frustrated now that I can't attack you. Why don't you end the interview for us? Because I'm standing right in front of you. You got the sword. You might as well do it. Just go for it.
Well, here we go.
It's great talking to you, Damien.
Nice talking to you, man.
Take me out.
See you in heaven.
Let's see it. Oh! I'm glad they cut away. That was violent. All right, that was Damien Lacedaemon. Head on over to SpartanLife.com to see the first episode of Damien's talk show. It's amazing what they're doing with Machinima. Very good stuff. Now, what does Sarah's damn good download and my It Came From eBay have in common? Well, they're both coming up after this break. I'm sorry, they can't always be witty. Sometimes we have real information to get across. Just deal with it. On the next attack of the show, who is Archie McPhee? Well, we have no answers for you. But we do have the company's David Wall coming in, and he's packing toys. Plus, you ever get the feeling that the guy at the end of the bar is, kind of weird? Yeah, well, what can we say? That's what you get for hanging out at Blogger Bars. And finally, we have this week's user-created entries, many of which would look right at home on the side of a van. That's the next attack of the show, formatted to fit the screen. If it's been lost at sea for 30 years, horribly disfigured in an orphanage fire, or hand-carved out of fecal matter, odds are it came from eBay! You've surfed the eBay before, right?
I enjoy it, yeah.
Many a drunken nights, looking for a date or something Elvis-related.
I'm usually on the sidewalk on a drunken night. There's
done
no
and
internet
done.
out there.
Done and done. Here we go. Started right off. Space Shuttle Repair Kit. It doesn't get any classier than this. $5. No bids yet, oddly enough, but
And this comes with...
you'll get some super glue, a roll of some duct tape, industrial strength, and, of course, a ceramic tile. It's all you need to fix it up,
perfect.
buddy.
Wow.
Re-entry has never been
Just need a
smoother.
spaceship.
There
And
you
what's
go.
it going for, $5?
$5 right now. No bids, but everybody should
Wow.
get in on it. I mean, that's good stuff. Maybe NASA should pay attention.
Seriously,
You know?
they'd save some money in the space program.
Lost in Space, you a fan at all? Speaking of
Not
which...
really. I was like -20 when that show came out, dude.
There was a tangent there, or there was a yeah, anyway. The
I
Lost
saw
in
the remake, though, with the guy from Friends and the little space monkey.
There you go.
Adorable.
Isn't he? We had one on the show.
You had a space monkey on the show?
No, it was just a regular monkey, but you never know these days.
Right.
They're all diseased. $3,500, one bid, and it's a replica of the Lost in Space robot.
That would scare the
Steel,
hell out of me in my
lights, thing moves around.
First night, I would tear its head off.
Read error. Done. Moving on. The Penguin Periscope
Nice.
from the submarine in Batman. Huh?
The original.
420 bids. You like that?
It's finally out of evidence.
Yeah, here it is. It's from the movie, the actual 1966 Batman film.
Previously
there it
used
is.
only for crime.
Penguin Periscope. Come on, people!
I love it. I
Jeez.
love it.
All right.
Who are you so urgent to love this, dude?
I feel that the viewers at home aren't understanding the nostalgia and the interest of the Penguin Periscope, but I'm going to bring them home right here with the
This is the
infamous. It says it right in the title. The infamous Panty Quilt.
Panty quilt. $99.
Hold on, let me scroll and make you vomit.
Oh,
Check out the dude right there.
Oh, wait, dude, those are your mom's.
No, they totally are, actually.
Face.
Whoa, he actually
I
sniffed each
recognize
one.
a lot of these panties.
Yeah, he sniffed each one to quality control them. They're all stitched together. It was featured
Sniffed them
in
all.
Maxim. You can see the strings hanging right there. One bid so far. Someone's actually interested in the panty quilt for $99.99.
I'm not putting hundreds of strangers' panties in my house either. That's
Okay.
like more dangerous than the robot.
But you've sank $100 into panties before.
yes.
You know, just
to
never
get
did.
them off and get rid of them.
Oh, really? Done and done. Spearmint rhino joke. There you have it. Always expect the unexpected when it came from eBay. Wow. Thanks for that one, Sean.
Got your back.
Yeah, now I can't do that ever again. It's cool. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen.
Nice.
Because it's a damn good download.
So, Kevin, a while back, I remember coming across a free little download called Skype. It was sort of the voice over IP,
The VoIP.
the VoIP, if you will, or VoIP.
Okay.
However you want to do
IP.
it. Anyway, Skype was really cool because if you had it downloaded and your friend had it downloaded, you could then talk to each other like you would over the telephone, just using your computers with a microphone or
Right.
even, the built-in mic on your laptop or
Completely
whatever.
free of charge.
Completely free of charge. And then Skype started offering more services like, well, how about you use it from your computer to call somebody else's phone for a very nominal fee, that kind of thing. Well, Skype was sort of the only option that you had until now we have something called Gizmo Project. The premise is exactly the same. You download Gizmo Project for free, Windows, Mac, Linux version coming soon.
Okay.
It's open on my computer, as you can see here. Kind of looks like, I don't know, sort of a visual voicemail type of a thing.
It actually looks exactly like Skype.
It looks a little...
Like that's a blatant ripoff.
I think it looks a little nicer than Skype, but it's certainly a ripoff of the idea because Skype has become very popular. So, for example, if you had it downloaded over at home base, we could talk to each other over our laptops. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show how I can call your phone here.
Oh,
using Gizmo Project because I want to make sure it works. So
Call it
I'll
up.
go to my phone book. I will call Kevy Pereri here. At this point, it's kind of going, okay, I'm dialing. It's telling me I'm dialing down here in the
Does it say it all
lower
saucy
right-hand
like
corner.
that? Okay.
I'm dialing.
Because I'll pay for that.
And it's sort of
Whoa.
saying, and now your phone's ringing. So go ahead and
Works as
answer.
advertised.
It's kind of going to be weird because we're...
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Whoa, I hear me. It's all echoey. That's not quality.
Kevin.
I'm hearing you, and I'm hearing you through the phone, and I'm hearing
Because
you.
you're standing right next to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I didn't. That was loud and clear.
That's right.
Are we hanging up?
Yeah, just hang up. So you see the idea, right? You could be.
Sorry,
Hang up.
it's kind of cool.
You could be anywhere in the entire world.
batting.
I could call your phone just as I did from my computer, and it's very cheap. It's very cheap. It's much cheaper than if I was to call from my cell phone to your cell phone.
Sure.
All right. So you get the idea. Now, what I can also do is, let's say.
Wait, there's more?
Yeah, there's so much more.
Okay,
There's so much
good.
more.
Let's
What I
do
could
it.
also do, I'm trying to get through as much as I can because I'm really excited about this. What I can also do, let's say you wanted to call me. You wanted to call the computer and talk exactly
But this is
how we
a
did
phone.
with
This isn't a
backwards.
computer, Sarah.
What you can do, what works for free. Oh, now people want to start calling me. No.
That happened when we finished up
I
the
hate
Halo
them.
2 interview, and everybody
Yeah.
started adding our gamer tag. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it's good times. What you can do is you can look up some access numbers, whatever's the closest to you. You call the number, you press, you get the. There's sort of they call it a SIP phone number that my Gizmo project has. Then you would dial that. You would be able to get a hold of me that way. And there's a lot of what are you doing?
I'm following your instructions.
You're so childish. Anyway, there's a lot of other things that you can do with the Gizmo project. It seems very much like Skype so far, but it's always nice. Oh, now people are calling you.
Yeah.
I gave your phone number out to the world, by the way.
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a live television show. I have to get back to you.
That's a
Thanks,
problem.
though. Sorry about that.
I didn't really
That
think
was-
this one
that was
through,
probably
did I?
Oh, now that no, still coming in.
Yes! Face! Face!
Don't start with the
You can find today's Damn Good Download link at attackoftheshow.com. Yes, along with my other downloads, websites, and gems. Gizmo Project, free and not.
Thanks, Sarah.
We're about to hit the couch for some emails and some chat questions, so take this time to really think about what you want to ask. We're open books. You can also call Kevin.
All right, we have a special non-demonically possessed eBay auction to talk about today as well. Starting tomorrow and running through the airing of G4ia, which is on August 10th, there will be a very special G4ia auction on eBay. And the following items have actually been autographed by celebrities and gaming gurus who attended the event, including the likes of host Wilmer Valderrama, Danica McKellar, Cliffy B, and even an actual Magnavox Odyssey signed by Ralph Baer. I love it. I love it.
Quit calling the number.
You know,
What does that one
that's
say?
almost the best gift I could have ever given you.
Thumbs off.
Kidding.
Okay, want to take some questions?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Okay. Before we take some questions, you've got a G4A gift bag, a Pyramat gaming chair, and even a Robo-Raptor.
Yep, all up for auctions, and all the proceeds are actually going to the charity organization LA Works.
That's right.
So it's not just going into my pockets. A small portion might, but I'll probably get fired. All right, hey, all you speed freaks and gearheads, the Need for Speed Most Wanted Blacklist Tournament is coming to Chicago's Soldier Field on August 6th. The time to beat is 1:31:46, posted on July 9th in Sonoma by Ryan Waltz. So there you have it.
And of course, Need for Speed Most Wanted is not out yet, so the playing field is level. So if you live in Chicago and you think you've got what it takes to be the most wanted racer, go to needforspeed.com and register for the tourney. Registration is open online until August 4th, so you got some time.
Ah. Let's see what's going on in the old IRC chat room.
I mean, I feel like you could just answer them directly.
I will.
Now that
Call
they,
me up. You got the number.
Kevin's got some friends. Okay, Dak Bain wants to
gonna be
know,
going all night,
how many
dude.
zombies could you guys kill before you'd have to accept that there are, in fact, too many of them?
What an awesome question.
That is perhaps one of the best questions we've ever had. Sean,
I
fire
say,
away.
when you can't see the back of the crowd, that's too many zombies. But I'm not one of those save a bullet for yourself kind of zombie fighters, because if there's enough zombies to kill you, they will tear you apart and not make a new zombie. So it's not impolite to let yourself become a zombie in that case, because it won't happen.
Okay, fair enough.
It didn't
Saving a bullet for yourself
That
is
was
for
confusing.
bitches.
There you have it. He said it right there, clearly. And you don't want to be one of those.
Hey, Drool Boy wants to know, what is AOTS's take on video game piracy? Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
We're going to go one up. Is getting an Xbox for its online capabilities this close to the release of the 360 a good idea?
Oh, no, not really. Get it for
Yeah.
its modding capabilities.
Now we're talking.
Get it, turn it into a Media Center PC, but wait for the 360, and then it'll probably come with a few months of Xbox Live or whatever. There you have it. Plus, there's going to be free weekends or something like
Good
that.
advice.
All right.
Yeah.
There will be
For
more
Velocity
show
Girl.
right after this, and Skater Boy. Just not this show.
Not this show.
Sorry.
We're actually over. Thanks to our guests, Damien Lacidamian and Chris Gore.
And,
I love that name.
Oh, and Sean
well,
Baby?
Sean Baby.
Yeah.
Of course, you.
You're here.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Call me.